all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today we got Valentino Rossi. Look at me, look at this. I feel like a sherbet dip. Very loud, is it not? I'm not particularly keen on baseball caps, to be honest, but this one looks pretty good. Yeah, it's quite neat, that. Well, there we go, excellent. Put that to one side for now. We got issues 54 to 58. Excellent stuff. As always, it's not a fantastic lot today. There's a lot of detail for the engine, of course, and here we have said engine. Oh, well, not just the engine, but everything else that goes with it: exhaust, radiator, and the frames either side. But that is looking absolutely superb. Lots and lots of detail. And we've got more today to add to it. So I'll put that to one side, and we can have a quick look at the instructions. Okay, issue 54. Go through the magazine, as always, very, very colourful. And here we have the instructions. Gear shift assembly, guide plate, gear lever, selector linkage, and screws. We'll need these pieces as well from previous as well. There we go. And that is what we're left with. There we go, that's it put together, and we pop it on to here. Excellent. That's issue 54. Issue 55, we need this piece because we have the airbox inlet duct, upper and lower half, couple of screws, put them together, pop that piece onto the engine. There we go, and that is what we're left with. The pieces that we get with this issue go in there, a couple of screws, and that is that issue completed. So moving on to issue 56, picture number 46. Excellent. Fairing support, cable guide, coupling valve, 2 tubes. Now we'll pop these tubes on here, and we put that in place, but this fairing support we'll leave off. That's issue 56. Issue 57, cracking pictures in this magazine. The fairing air intake, on the side of the air intake, upper side of the air intake, 1 bracket and screws. There we go, and that is what we're left with. We don't actually fix that to anything just yet. And in the last issue, issue 58, what a cracking haircut. Well, it's not exactly an haircut, is it? We have the top cover of the air intake. So we'll take these off the sprue, pop them onto the top cover of the air intake. They're dummy screws, these. There we go, put that in place. And that is it for this month. Excellent. Not many more issues to go now. There's only 91 issues with the Valentino Rossi, so that doesn't leave us, what does that leave us, 33? Yep, and I've got 3 already, so we'll just need another 6 months of issues and then we're done. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Okay, issue 54. Let's get the parts out. There we go, those are the parts. So we have the guide plate, the gear lever, the selector linkage, and we have the screws. Those are K screws, X and G, but we need these 2 pieces as well, so let's get these out. Okay, so first thing we need to do is pop these 2 together. This is D-shaped, so it will only go on one way, and it will go on, there we go, just like that. And then we need this piece, which will go in there, and we need to secure that, a type X screw, which is one of these little boys. Okay, let's pop this into place. Excellent. Now we need the linkage, and this goes just here, like that. And that pin facing upwards. Let's get a closer shot. There we go. And we need another type X screw, so I can hold that there like so, pop the screw into place, There we go. That was a nice tight fit for that screw, but it is in place. Excellent. The lever must be able to pivot, obviously. There we go. That's looking brilliant. Now we need this piece, which goes just here, and that. Just 2 pegs, and hopefully we'll put that down there. Let's see. One in anyway. Let me get my short nose pliers on this. There we go. That was a tight fit. Excellent, but it's in place. Brilliant. There we go. That's that support in place now. Excellent. I have popped some glue on this one here, just in case. Even though it's a tight fit, it did feel a little bit weak, so I'm not sure if it's actually broke it part way down, but anyway, it's solid. And nicely in place. Excellent. Now we can pop this onto the engine frame. Okay, now we need to secure this here and here, in that position with that underneath, with 2 K screws, which are these silver ones. So I'll hold that, and that should bite, which it has done. Hold that there like that and get the second screw into place, and then we can fix the mounting pin. Excellent. Now this mounting pin comes across to here, where that little switch, that lever is here, and we need a type G screw for that, which is one of these little bad boys. Okay, now let's get this in place. There we go. Excellent. Now what we need to do is this pipe will come around here and go onto that pip there. Let's get some tweezers for that. Oh, there we go. There it is. That is now in place. Excellent. There we go. That is everything as it should be. Issue 54 complete. Let's move on. There we go. Issue 55, the airbox inlet ducts, upper and lower half. There we go. Just marry these 2 pieces together. We got the type C screws as well. You can see which way that goes. Just line it up and snap it together, basically. There we go. Excellent. That's nicely together now. Now we need this piece from previous. We need to pop this onto the engine and the frame. Oh, okay, now we got the engine and the frame. This airbox fits across here. These 4. Just make sure you don't drop any wires. That pops in there like so, and then just line up the holes, and it should be good to go. There we go. That is lined up perfectly. Okay, now we got that airbox in place. I thought it would have gone on a lot tighter, to be honest, but it hasn't, and it doesn't want to either. Now we can put this inlet duct just there like that, which fits nice and bonny, so we know that is definitely the right position. And we need these type C screws, one here and one on the other side. Okay, let's get this screw into place just here. Now I can flip this over. Be mindful of all the detail on this as well. There's bits everywhere. Brilliant. So that's the air duct into place. There we go. Let's have a look at that. That looks fantastic. There we go. Brilliant. That is issue 55 complete. Let's move on. Okay, now issue 56. We have the fairing support, gable guide, valve, coupling valve, and 2 cables. There we go. Those are the parts. This is plastic. We pop the guide into here. These 2 holes on this side. Just snaps into place. There we go, just like that. And now we need to pop these cables onto this coupling valve. The 40mm on this end and the 165mm on this end. Oh, that's gone in nice and bonny. There we go. Excellent stuff. Okay, now we need the engine and the frame back. So pop them to one side, bring the engine over. We need to fit this onto that pip there and through that guide there. Let's see, lie that there like so, and pop the 40mm cable on here. Wiggle it on. On it goes. There we go. That's fine for now. That needs to be in an S shape, I believe. Yep. Like that. And we pop this through here. Will it go through? Oh no, it goes through it. Yeah, okay, I've got to flatten the end of this tube to get this through, I think. It doesn't want to, there we go. Yeah, flatten the end. It doesn't want to go when it's in its normal shape. And that, I believe, will go. I'll show you this on the close-up. Because this coupling valve doesn't fit anywhere, just it's free basically. There we go, there's that coupling valve on this 65mm tube going up there, and the 40mm one S-shaped onto that connection there. Well, hopefully that'll hold itself there because that is not fixed to anything. But there we go, so that and that little piece there, that guide, is all we have for issue 56. Let's move on. Okay, now issue 57. There we go. We got more air intake parts, so we'll need this piece from the last issue. There we go. Need this piece with that piece there, and we need 2 eye screws to connect these 2 together. At least the screws are alright. These are for plastic as well. You can always tell with the other open thread. There we go. Excellent. That looks brilliant. Lovely jubbly. All we need to do now is put the upper side on, which goes on there, like so. Line that up and press it into place. Yep. I think that's in place. Just a peg there and a peg there come through. Yep. There we go. Sides are nicely lined up, and then all we need to do is to pop this in place, and that will go just there, like that. That is correct. Yeah. Press that into place. It's got some nice detail on that. There we go. That is issue 57 complete. It's got detail though, isn't it? Excellent. Let's move on to the last issue. Here we have issue 58. We need to take these off that sprue and pop them onto there, and then put them onto that air intake. So eventually it will go here, and we'll press the 2 pegs there and there, and we put the dummy screws off this sprue onto here. These 2 fasteners will need at a later date. I think I've nicked myself now somehow. Let me just clean that up. Okay, let's take these off the sprue. You can actually see where you need to cut them. There we go. All we do now is pop them into the holes. Got hold of them correctly. There we go. 8 times. There we go. Excellent. All we do now is pop this into place. There and there. There we go. Excellent. That is issue 58 completed. There's the dummy nuts on that air intake. Excellent stuff. Like I said before, the 2 fasteners will keep for a later date. Brilliant. So that is issues 54 to 58 complete. Okay, there we go, guys. That is everything in place. There's that air intake cover with the dummy screws on top. There we go. And here we have that gear selector switch. There we go, lovely bit of detail here. And this coupling valve here, the S-shaped, that has moved. Pipe, all nicely put in place. There we go. There's the air intake itself, all nicely fastened. That is, this top end isn't. That is just sat there, but it is screwed at that end. But that is issues 54 to 58 complete. Excellent. Well, there we go. That is where that piece fits, just here, just in the front of that air inlet duct there, and it will screw onto the side of the radiator, just like that. 2 there and 2 screws there. So that is what it will look like eventually. That's what the fasteners are for. Here, just there, and 1 there. So that'll look cool, that, when it's completed. 2 fasteners, 4 screws. Excellent. Really coming on the treat, aren't they? There we go, guys. Brilliant. How big that is. Yep. 1/4 scale, this motorcycle, and it's looking superb. Lots of lovely detail on it, absolutely loads of detail. That'll be good when we get that fixed into place. Just sat there like that. Is a little bit fiddly, and there are some delicate parts on this, so you got to be careful how you store it as well. Pipes do come off, so I'll glue them if you so wish, but yeah, just kiddie gloves with it. So anyway, if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next month for issues 59 to 63. Excellent stuff. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.